is having trouble connecting. Hold tight, y'all. We having some technical difficulties. Heard on. Heard on.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't deserve.
All right, y'all. So we had some technical difficulties. I had to get that fixed before we got started so I can make sure y'all can hear me and everything. So, first things first, we have to speak to the people in the comments. Yes. Sasha was here first. So, shout out to you, Sasha, for being my top commenter of the day. Appreciate it. Love it. Okay. My moderators are here. Kayla, Aaliyah. Eli was in here right after Kayla was. Okay, they was on time, honey. Okay, we got Pierre, and then we have Tay. So, hello, how are you? I hope everybody is doing well. Let's get started off with how the show actually began, because it did not begin with good old Becca and Nia fighting. Oh, nay, it did not. The show started off with none other than this guy, Cody Rhodes. Okay. Now, Cody came out there to basically answer The Rock's counter offer. You see, Cody made a challenge at Elimination Chamber. And essentially what it was is, Rock, you put your hands on me, so it's only fair that I get to put my hands on you, babes. So here's how it's going to go down. You and I are going to have a little match. We're going to have a little look-see to get out all our frustrations and all our bullshit. You feel me? Once we get that out the way, you feel me? Then it's free game for me to go after Roman and take your cousin title, and he'll no longer be the tribal chief or be the one heading up your family. You feel me? So all I gotta do is do that. We good, right? Right? Nay. Because last Friday, The Rock set a counter offer, and he said, "No, I don't want to wrestle you. Okay." I, however, do not mind teaming up against you. So, how about this? It's me and the tribal chief versus you and Seth freaking Rollins, and whoever wins get the advantage the next night. So, night one is going to be The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Rhodes. If Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Rhodes win, then Cody Rhodes gets a bloodline free match uninterrupted with no help from the bloodline whatsoever. Everybody will be kept at bay, per The Rock's word. But if the bloodline wins, then it's bloodline rules, baby, which means anything goes. Bloodline can interfere, Rocky could interfere, but what you fail to remember is that Cody got his own backup, especially with Jey Uso now being entangled with his brother and Solo going after Jey. There's a whole situation going on there where Cody is building his own little stable, and it's going to be a full-out war at WrestleMania. Okay? Now, Cody came out there, and Cody's long-winded, and he got to talk about everything. He told Rock not to talk about his damn dog. Don't mention my dog, bitch. Okay? You don't know me like that to be talking about my motherfucking dog. All right? Then he said very plainly, You issued a counter offer, and it's only right that I have the person that you mentioned come out here. So Seth freaking Rollins, get your ass out here. So Seth come out there looking cleaner than a motherfucker. Okay, he was looking clean. He was giving everything. Okay, he was giving I'm a rich bitch highlighter, everything. Seth came out there and basically was like, look, Cody said, listen, you've been telling me for weeks that you got my back and that you were on my side, but he said, look, I gotta call it like I see it. You got a tall task at WrestleMania as well. Drew McIntyre is your opponent at WrestleMania, and that is an issue that has to be handled. Meanwhile, you're gonna be doing double duty just like I am. I need to know, are you ready to do this? Is this something that you truly want to do? And Seth said, listen, I told Drew last week and I meant it. The monster that Roman Reigns has become is partly my fault. I helped create him. So I can't just sit idly by and watch him have omnipotent power over the WWE. If he succeeds, Roman Reigns will be untouchable. And I can't have that. The whole point of us being the Shield 10 years ago was to uproot the establishment. It was to make change. And we did that. But somewhere along the way, Roman Reigns lost his way. And now he has become a corrupt monster. A monster that has to be slain. And the only person that I know for a fact that can kill this monster is you, Cody. So yes, I have your back. 100% 10 toes down. Drew McIntyre is a separate issue that I'll have to handle on my own. But you do not have to worry if I will be in your corner, because I will be. Now, they made some little jokes, about The Rock, calling him Diarrhea Dwayne. Diarrhea Dwayne and shit. I mean, he basically said he got diarrhea of the mouth, okay? Which is true, because they was digging at him doing a 21-minute promo. He did do 21 minutes of a promo. It was long and it was unnecessary, okay? He also cut a promo on his Instagram that was like 16 minutes long. And then he did one that was another. He just doing too much. And Cody's just like, babes, listen, I don't need 21 minutes to tell you what the fuck I got to tell you. The answer to your question is Seth and I will be on SmackDown on Friday, and we will let you know then our acceptance or denial of your proposal. So we'll see you on SmackDown on Friday. Okay? So the boys are set. Okay, they're ready. They said, are you ready? 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 Need Montez to sing it. Montez hit the high note. Ready? 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 I love Montez. He's special, but I love him to death. So Raw went by pretty fast. Cody did talk about the crybabies. He did. They got signs that say they proud crybabies in the crowd, and they just living their best crybaby life, honey. Okay. We love that for you. Y'all some proud crybabies. Mm-hmm. Stop. All right. So let's go through the match card that we had for Monday Night Raw. The first match of the night, hold tight because I gotta find it. I do. Hell, it's a lot of images I gotta go through and post up. Shoot, don't be disrespecting me in front of company like this. Rude. Go on and flip flop your ass away. That's true. That is true. But you ain't gone yet. So, anyways, all right. So I have to try to remember because I was recording the matches. Oh, it was Dom versus Gunther. Okay, that was the first match up. And I gotta say, like, it was a good match. Dom was able to get a few hits in, but Gunther beat the living breaks off of Dominic. And if I would be a liar if I didn't say I enjoyed every second of that ass whooping, because I definitely did. I definitely lived my whole life watching that baby get his ass tore up from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, it was something special. Okay, it was something that should be archived. All right, he got his ass whipped, not whooped, whipped. Okay, you got on the end of that. It was whipped. All right, he tore his ass up. Just beat his little ass. Okay, oh, that baby's tactical vest got tore up. Chest was all mincemeat. Gunther beat the brakes off of Dominic in spite of JD McDonough coming in there and starting some mess. Now, Gunther does not have an opponent for WrestleMania, and that's a problem because Mania is a few days away. We down to the tens. We down 10 days. We got 50 more days until we hit Mania. Okay, we got the whole month of March. So next week is a gauntlet match that's going to determine Gunther's number one contender for his Intercontinental Championship match. Everybody tonight was coming into Adam's office looking for an opportunity, and Adam picked 6 competitors. The 6 competitors are Ricochet, who we haven't seen in a while. So hey, Rick. How you doing? You all right? You was all right. Very good. Very good. So Rick, Chad Gable, who got a beef beyond measure with motherfucking Gunther. But in my opinion, the person who should win is Sami Zayn. It should be Samuel. Now, if we're gonna go for somebody who has, how can I put it? Somebody who has a real out at Gunther who truly deserves it, Chad would be my pick. But Gunther should be the guy. I mean, Gunther should go up against Sammy. Sammy's the guy. It's Sammy. I don't care what nobody say. Even if they pick Chad, it's Sammy. Sammy should be the one. So you've got Ricochet, Chad, Sammy, Tittles, Bronson Reed, Shinsuke Nakamura, and for whatever reason they tossed JD McDonough in there. I don't understand it. I'm very confused by this. He is not even worth the time nor the effort, in my opinion. And they could have easily slipped Apollo Crews in there since we just throwing people in here. Okay. Speaking of Apollo Crews, speaking of said Crews man, okay. Andrade had a match today. His debut match on Raw. And for whatever reason, Andrade keeps crossing paths with Dominic Mysterio. I don't right off know what's going on with that, but it seems like the Judgment Day is going to slowly start to break apart. And Dom might be with Andrade for a little bit. At least that's what it's given. I'm not quite sure, but it looked like that's what it's giving. You know what I'm saying? Now, Andrade had a really good match with Apollo Crews. He did not just, bowl over Apollo Crews, even though this was Apollo Crews' first time on TV in a while. Like, I hadn't seen Apollo Crews on TV since after his first match when he got drafted. So this is the first time he's been on TV, and he had a very good match with Andrade. He looked absolutely amazing. He looked stellar body wise, ring wise. He ain't lost a beat. He ain't missed a step. He was clean in there. I don't know what they're doing, but they are missing out on Apollo, and they need to be using him in that mid card division because that intercontinental title needs to be the kind of title that boosts you to going into the World Heavyweight Championship. And people like Apollo Crews and Ricochet could really benefit from getting these types of titles because then you can see what they're on TV and you can see what they can really do. They aren't really giving them a chance, and I need them to boost that shit up. Like, y'all finna move Gunther into the World Heavyweight Championship scene, clearly. Bash in Berlin, more than likely. Gunther's probably gonna be your new champion in there. So, but anyways, they need to do this. I need them to do this. I need them to push them in and make that mid-card division really jump off. I really need it to be competitive and fun, like I really do. But they did feed Apollo to Andrade today. However, like I said, it was a very equal, even kill match, and it was still fun to watch. It was still very fun to watch. Okay, let me get y'all comments in. People go John Wick about their dogs, okay? Cody said, don't talk about my dog. Well, him talking about the dog wasn't gonna kill him, you know. So I mean, he can say what he want about the dog, you know. It's what you do after he say what he want about the dog. That's your problem. That's what you do. Not the disrespect. What? That ain't disrespect. Yes, Andrade. They be doing my cousin Apollo dirty. Yeah. But I will say, like I said, he had a very good showing against Andrade. So I'm not too mad at it. He wasn't completely fed to him like Zion Quinn was fed to Brian Breaker on Friday. That was wild as fuck. I don't understand what the hell is going on. Y'all, why I pull up to the QT and all the pumps is out of service? What type of shit is this? I don't know, babes. I don't have to do that. I don't know. Anywho, so let me breeze through some more matches. We gonna play round robin. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks went up against the Disco Twins. And let me tell you something right now. I need some water. I don't like these two as a tag team. I hate it. It's unnecessary. Zoe can, if she ain't gonna figure out how to swim by now, then her ass need to go back to NXT. I'm tired. I need Shayna to be Shayna. Let her do what she do. If you want her to build a stable, then build a stable of girls, of very strong, athletic girls who don't take no shit, which I could fully understand her leading that pack. Ain't got no issues with that. But to keep putting her in this tag team because you don't know what to do with her is wild as fuck to me. Y'all knew how to use her in NXT. Use her the same way on the main roster. She is just as dangerous, if not more. And putting her with Zoe was the worst mistake you could have made. I'm sorry, but they're not going to beat the Kabuki Warriors on Monday. They're just not. And I don't see that happening. And if they do, kudos to them, I guess. But it's just another way to keep Shayna out of the title scene. And I don't fucking like it. And I'm like, you have all this opportunity with her. And if she ain't getting nowhere now, like move her to SmackDown so she can make some moves on SmackDown. Do something, but don't just make her out to be just this second rate. Like it's not fun to watch because I really like Shayna. I like when Shayna's a heel because she is so good at it and it's easy to just hate on her. But you cannot hate on the talent. You cannot disrespect what she is capable of and what she could be doing at the moment. So many things you could be doing. You could have done with Shayna versus Rhea before she got to Becky. You had all this opportunity and you just squandered it. It's just I don't fucking like it. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I haven't seen Zion in months. Child, he was on Friday Night SmackDown, got speared once by Brian Breaker, and that was in game. Okay, that was it. It was a spear, 1, 2, 3. He didn't even get a kick. He didn't even get the move. He didn't even get to get the match started. They rang the bell. Brian speared him. That was it. I said, this is some bullshit here. I think he got injured or something. Okay. Two tops don't equal about Nicole. Nicole been on 1,000 all goddamn day. She was in the group chat wilding. Whatever her ass was smoking or eating and edible wise, don't do it no more because she is tripping. Now you didn't have to say this. You did not have to say this. You could say they soiled it. Very good. That was good, Rico. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one. That was good. That was good. She said, "You know I don't watch SmackDown, girl. I know. That's why I'm telling you. It really, to be honest with you, Nicole, you did not miss anything from SmackDown. You didn't miss anything. SmackDown was a really simple, straight to the point type of show. The Rock cut a promo for 21 minutes. It was actually longer than that because when this show went to commercial, they was at 30 minutes. That whole segment was commercial free. We was sitting there watching it, and he was talking for 30 minutes about nothing. And then he finally got to the fucking point. And he was like, "Bitch, you could have said this and moved the fuck on. What's wrong with you? God, like you get on my nerves. I haven't had nothing. I've been at work all day. Oh my God. This is you normal?" Jesus. Oh God. You a bad bitch and your friend's bad too. Period. Kenny Ken is here. Hello, Kenny. All right. So let's go on to the next match that I saw that I can remember. So Becky Lynch and Nia Jax had a match. Okay, these two hoes came out swinging. In my opinion, it was one of the better matches of the night. I will say this: Nia Jax ring wise has improved tremendously. She is a better wrestler in the ring since her first stint in WWE. She hasn't been resting on her laurels. She came back and she had a mission to prove who she was, which I'm okay with that. Okay, she's been doing excellent in her matches with everybody. Everybody is protected when she do the moves. She's not so lackadaisical. Her match work is clean now, which I can appreciate. So respect to Nia for cleaning herself up enough to be able to perform effectively. And nobody can say anything because there have been no injury reports. And Nia Jax has been out there decimating talent over and over again. And there ain't been nobody being injured. So y'all cannot call her, you can't talk about her injuring people no more. Sorry. Naya may not be one of my favorite people, but like I always say, I may not like a character or something, but I can always give respect where respect is due. And in this case, Nia Jax do deserve some respect and some accolades. She has performed to an exceptional ability. She has been able to go out there and match people bar for bar. Some of the best out there. You're out there wrestling with Rhea Ripley, and she out. And I hate to say this, but she worked Rhea Ripley's ass over at Elimination Chamber. And if we're being real, all she needed was an extra minute in that match, and Rhea's ass would have lost because Rhea was gassed when it got to the end. Nia was holding that shit down the whole fucking match. There was nothing that Rhea Ripley could do. She had one fucking opening and she was able to get it. And that's the way that she won. But Nia dominated her ass the whole fucking match, the whole time. So you say whatever you want to about Nia, but that bitch ain't no slouch. Okay? She ain't no slouch. Now, Becky was trying to get some get back. In the middle of this match, here come Liv. She wants you to watch her, child. Liv came out there in the middle of the match and cost her that match. Now, right is right and fair is fair. If we're being honest, okay, Becky did the same thing to Liv last week. So I'm not even mad at her for that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You got to pick your battles. And this one wasn't the battle for you, babes. This wasn't your battle. That don't mean, that you deserved any of what you got. I mean, you kind of did, Becky. I'm not gonna lie. You kind of did because you could have waited until the match was over to get your get back on Nia. You did it in the middle of the match, and that cost Liv an opportunity to be able to do what she was doing with Nia Jax. She was trying to prove how she can get down. Now, like I said before, she wasn't gonna win the motherfucking match anyway, but you could have waited. You know what I'm saying? Until the match was over, you could have waited, babes. It was not that serious. All right. It wasn't. But apparently it was serious enough because Rhea, not Rhea, but Liv was out there and Liv messed that whole match up. Now in the back, Becky was like, look, I apologize to you. I know I messed up things for you. But she said, my intention was never to attack you and mess up anything you were going on. My whole point was to go after Nia Jax. You were doing this intentionally to come after me, which, in all fairness, she was. That's true. So I was like, okay, you know, sure, she got a point. And Liv was like, oh, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it? Are you mad? Are you mad? You should be. You should be very upset. But she was like, I don't care. Because you didn't care about what I had going on. All you cared about was you. All you care about is what's going on with you. You care about nothing else. So she was like, I took your match from you. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. She was like, okay. Okay, since we talking shit, since you talking shit, bitch. She was like, okay, why don't you and I settle our differences next week? It's you versus me. And then we won't have no more problems. We can work this shit out. So Liv said, sure, love it. Glad to. Becky said, all right. All right, bitch. I see you next week, ho. Now, I can see where this is going. Okay. I know 100% that next week Nia Jax is gonna interfere between Liv and Becky's match, and then they're probably gonna end up turning it into a triple threat so that they can have something going on for the next couple of weeks. If I was Raquel, I'd go in there and interfere. Now, what they may do is have Jade Cargill attack Nia Jax and have that set up so Jade Cargill can go up against Nia at WrestleMania. That way you got a nice little bookie match for Mania, and it'd be cute. You know what I'm saying? Little shop thing. Nicole said, I would have roasted The Rock so bad, I would have gotten fired on Tuesday, and motherfuckers would have been like, how you get fired on your day off? The shit she said in the group chat, bro, I'm gonna have to bring her. Wednesday when I go live, hopefully Nicole will be able to go live because I'm gonna go live late on Wednesday. Hopefully she'll be off work or she'll be available. If not, it's cool. I'll let her come in and tell y'all what she said because that's some wild shit. She was on some 1,000. But that dad did the right thing because them sons could not find the beat. Stop. I sent Kenny a video of a dad watching his two sons dance, and he literally crossbodied both of them in the back. It was. I be sending Kenny all types of shit throughout the day. The DMs between me and Kenny is just full of fucking videos and memes. That's all it is. That's the love language. We just send memes and videos all day. Mm-hmm. All right. So I see where this is headed with them. This is finally gonna get headed up and fixed in within the next couple of weeks. But hopefully they'll eventually move away from Nia and from Liv Morgan, and we'll finally get to be able to see Becky and Rhea go at it because I'm tired. Now, Rhea ain't wrestled in about since Elimination Chamber. So it's been about 2 weeks since she's actually been in the ring and had a couple bouts. So she about due to fight somebody. Now, as Liv was walking away from Becky, Rhea decided to come over there and taunt the woman. Okay, and really, Becky said under her breath, she ain't gonna be laughing in a couple weeks, bitch. Your punk ass. I don't fucking blame her. I can't stand when people laugh in my face. That's so disrespectful, honey. Oh, you disrespectful. Now, Rhea also had a little message for Io because she decided to bring her and her Bag of Bones crew to the motherfucking show. And Rhea said, bitch, pump your brakes. She said, stay the fuck out of my territory, ho. Okay, this is my backyard. I don't go to SmackDown running around up in your shit. So you need to keep your ass where you live, where you reside. Don't come over here in my shit. I'm not fucking playing with you. You need to mind your business. Okay? Girl. Child. Now they had a tag team match, like I said, with what's his face? What is his name? The Kabuki Warriors had their match, was out there because there was a match between Shayna and Zoe, and of course the Disco Twins. After the match, Dakota came in there talking shit, looking like she had been pulling on her shorts for the last 3 hours, and they let Dakota do all the talking and was standing outside the ring. Now, as soon as Shayna and them stepped to Dakota, they then stepped behind her to protect her. Okay. And she real braggadocious about how they beat up Bailey and shit. And how they took her out. Like, we gonna take you out just like we took out Bailey. And it was like, bitch, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do shit. Your homegirls did. You know what I'm saying? Your homegirls did all the work. You fall wrong and that knee gonna pop. Okay. So anyway, let me get some water. Child. After that, like I said, we had the little meetup between Rhea and Io as they was leaving. She said, I know that's right, Rhea. Let them hoes know. Straight up told them, get your ass the fuck out of my territory. And I was like, period. Period. Don't let anybody come in there and run roughshod in your shit. The fuck? I was like, Adam is standing right fucking there. Adam was standing there when them bitches walked in the door. He like, excuse me, what y'all doing here? She was like, do you not see the tag team champions behind me? And I'll be like, bitch, I see two people who can be on my show. You two, however, do not belong here. Just because y'all in a group don't mean y'all could just cross over brands whenever the fuck you want to, bitch. This ain't how this works. We are not in Willy Wonka land, okay? We don't live with Wonka. Your ass is in my house. You abide by my rules. You and your champion got to go back to wherever the hell you came from, okay? I don't care if it was Satan's asshole. You can't come up in here. Now, the Kabuki Warriors, whatever the fuck y'all trying to do, it better be within reason, because if your ass acting up, I'm going to find your ass. Do you understand me? And if you fuck up royally, I will strip you of them titles. I don't give a damn what Nick Aldis is talking about, but I will strip you of them championships. And you ain't got to worry about wrestling nobody at WrestleMania. So I suggest that you, Pink Face, and you, Anime Queen, both of you hoes tread lightly in my shit. Because this is my land. And I don't need no motherfucking damage control. I am the damage control. You understand? All right. Now, Dakota, you and your rickety knees, you need to get the fuck up out of here. Okay? Io, you can dance and emo your ass to the back too. Okay? We don't need you here either. Neither one of you bitches. Go home. Go home. I wouldn't have had it. The fuck? But when I said she had to reassemble her leg like a Lego, I was wrong. Because Rico, you be going too motherfucking far. You said she had to assemble her leg like a Lego when she was laid up having surgery to repair it. You didn't even get a bitch a chance to heal. The fuck? Well, Lego people barely have legs, please. Anyways, we gonna move on. There was a couple more matches, but this little bit right here took me out because Nia took this man's hat and was slapping the shit out of him with his own hat, and then threw his hat into the crowd. I was like, was this supposed to happen? Because this poor man's hat is tore up, honey. He was getting his ass whooped in the front row. Lord have mercy. Child. Let me see. What other kind of match did we have? Oh, Ivar had a match. Ivar was mad because Sami Zayn was put in the gauntlet match and he wasn't. Quite frankly, I'm not surprised that he wasn't. He didn't need to be in it, honey. Okay. So Wolf Pussy came in there hollering, talking about some. I prayed to the gods, and I'm like, not the God I serve. That's why that prayer didn't get answered. That's why your homeboy got his ass whooped today by Samuel. Now, basically, he went to Sammy talking a bunch of shit, talking about the gods and he's destined and all this shit. And then they went out. Sammy was like, well, we can go out in the ring and figure out how destined you are, bitch, because I ain't got time. So they went out to the ring and was wrestling. And Michael been screaming about Sarah wearing her damn antlers to come out there. And so because she wore them, she came out there and put them on Michael's head. And Michael wore the antlers for the entirety of the match. He wore that headdress the whole time. And it was so fucking funny. And I was like, Michael, you ain't shit. You know you ain't shit, but this is hilarious. This is gonna be the cover for my freestyle Wednesday this Friday because I lived for this. I lived for this picture. It was everything. Now, Drew McIntyre cut a little promo in the back with Jackie and was just like, Seth isn't worried about me. He isn't worried about anything. And at this point, I don't care. Just get your ass to WrestleMania and I'll take care of the rest like I always do. And then I can have my moment and I can shine and give the people a real champion because you don't care about Raw. I do. You don't. I'm like, okay. Okay, girl. Honestly, that's worth it. Also, his selfie with the antlers was perfection. Oh, I got that too, babe. I have it. I have it. I have the selfie. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I had it in my phone. No, I got it. I got it right here. Here we go. Ta-da! Anyways, so like I said, the show was short and sweet. We had a tag team match between oh fuck, who was it? Oh, it was Judgment Day up against Imperium. That was a random match. Imperium and Judgment Day had a little thing last week. So that's what led to them having this match today. Imperium got beat by the Judgment Day, and it was mainly by Damian Priest. I mean, Balor did compete; he did well, but he just ultimately did not. He didn't get the pin, and he wasn't like the bottom line decision maker in that match. Damian Priest definitely was. So that was the majority of the matches. So the last match of the night went to Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso. So this match was actually pretty decent. Drew was the one who was in control in the beginning of the match. Toward the middle, Jay ended up gaining control. As the match progressed, here comes Solo. Solo came out there causing a mischief. So Cody came out to, pretty much counter Solo. As the match continued, Jimmy came out there, and so that gave Drew the opening to be able to hit Jey Uso with the Claymore kick and win the match. Now, as that match was over, Drew walked away because he's smug because he won. Now, if you've been counting, just about every time that Drew McIntyre has won anything, someone has interfered on his behalf, especially these last couple of months. Every win that he's garnered, with the exception of one of the wins over Sami Zayn, he has won it due to somebody's interference. And it wasn't even because of him, it was because of his opponent at the time. Once it was Shinsuke going after Sammy, the other time it was Jim going after Jay, so he didn't get a title. But the other time it was Jimmy coming after Jay, taking away his opportunity against Gunther to be champion. Then he won the match when the Bloodline interfered against Cody. He beat Cody because the Bloodline took out Cody while the ref was distracted. Every single time that this man has been in a match, like at least 40%, no, it's 50 to 60% of the time, the Bloodline has helped him win those matches. For somebody who hates the Bloodline and is not okay with how the Bloodline operates, you damn sure are benefiting from everything that they're doing, and you have no problem taking those benefits and running with the bank. Now, the last time he won due to interference was due to Elimination Chamber because Logan Paul was salty because he got eliminated. He pretended to be hurt. He wasn't hurt. He got up and he sucker punched Randy Orton in the face and cost Randy Orton the chamber, and therefore Drew ended up winning. So Drew McIntyre hasn't done nothing on his own. He has won everything because somebody else has interfered on his behalf. Anyways, Drew Law won the match. Yay for you. Now Jimmy tried to attack Jey Uso, and that's when Seth ran down to protect Jimmy. Drew, he ran right past Drew like Drew wasn't there. He completely ignored him, which is what everybody does. And Drew just can't stand the fact that nobody is caring about him. So as Seth took out Jimmy and got rid of him, Jay was on the outside of the ring, and Drew ran in the ring to Claymore kick Seth, and that's how the show closed. It's just some pussy nigga shit is the best way to explain it. I can't explain it no further than that, other than it's some pussy nigga shit. Because it to me, if you trying to make a statement, you had plenty of times to do that. You just won a match. But because it was not focused on you, nobody's caring about you. You're in your feelings. But you have to understand, there are two marquee matches on the docket for WrestleMania, night 1 and night 2. And guess what? You are not one of them. Your match is not one of them. And even if Rock wasn't wrestling and it was just Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania, your match would be irrelevant. And it wouldn't be because of Seth, it would be because of you. Bottom line, babes. Sorry. Even if you win in front of the crowd, even if you get all of what you've been looking for at WrestleMania, it still ain't gonna mean nothing. You know why? Because nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's talking about you, babe. Nobody gives a damn about what you're doing right now. They don't care. Yeah, you get a few keys and a few little laughs because you say some funny shit. True enough, not gonna lie. But other than that, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? Because I guarantee you this: if you make it past Mania and Damian Priest doesn't cash in on you, shocker if he doesn't, your ass is definitely gonna be dropping that title to fucking Gunther. I guarantee it. You won't be champion long enough to enjoy it. That's gonna be facts. No printer. Okay. Now, next week, like I said, it's gonna be Becky versus Liv. And Liv got the smokiest of smoky eyes, child. Ooh, baby. She done put on all of the black eyeshadow and black shimmer they make. Girl. And then we got the gauntlet match from Monday Night Raw. Now, here's how I think Friday Night SmackDown is going to go. I do think the boys are going to show up on Friday Night SmackDown with Seth and, of course, Cody. But I also think that Jey Uso is going to show up on Friday. Jey got to be fit to be tired at this point. You are constantly and incessantly being attacked by your brother. And you telling me you're not finna get no get back? You just going to let this nigga walk away easy? The distraction that Cody and Seth are going to have with The Rock and Roman is the perfect timing for you to go after Jimmy Uso, Jay. Perfect fucking timing. Pick your battles wisely. You have all the backup in the world. Use it. Don't be a damn fool. Go to SmackDown and take your brother out. Okay? Last thing. Pauline is being inducted into the Hall of Fame. He is a part of the 2024 class of Hall of Fame. They have considered Pauline to be one of the greatest announcers. He's been one of the greatest color commentators. He also used to own a wrestling promotion in ECW, and he's one of the best managers and advisors that WWE has had for a very long time. Now, despite your personal feelings of Paul Heyman's behavior and actions as a wrestling owner and as a VP of WWE, he still has done some wonderful things for the superstars and for the world of wrestling as a whole. I can guarantee you that some of your favorites probably would not be where they are without Paul Heyman's input and intrigue. A lot of people that were Paul Heyman guys probably never would have been seen on television. So that means the Stone Colds, the CM Punks, and everyone alike would probably never be seen if it wasn't for somebody like Paul Heyman screaming for their advocacy. So, just out of respect for the man's career and what he's done for the world of wrestling, Paul Heyman, congratulations on your induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. And with that being said, I am going to end on another positive note because WWE 2K24 is going to be out tomorrow. Yes. And guess what, ladies and gents? 2K24 is cross platform, truly cross platform. That means that we can hold tournaments and I can be the referee, which means I have omnipotent power over whether you win or lose. It's gonna be a fun time, ladies and gents. I got my copy pre-ordered, and Gerard's gonna go pick it up for me tomorrow. He also has his copy pre-ordered for his PS5. Everybody else, you guys can get it whenever you can. I understand if y'all can't get it, but I have a gamer head for a husband, and he plans ahead for these types of things. And I decided that I wanted the deluxe edition since this was the first time that two females at that, were gonna be on the cover of the game, and I was not passing up on having that. So AJ bought me the deluxe edition, and I believe that he got the deluxe edition. I'm not quite sure, but we are going to have a very good time with 2K24. I cannot wait because we have some really great ideas with the podcast, and we have some awesome ideas for over here on YouTube too. So, all you guys, if you guys are getting 2K24, let me know your handles so I can add you to my friends list. And when I go live on Twitch and I'm playing, maybe we can have a whole battle royale and we'll record it and stream it, and we can talk shit on the mic and have a good time. Okay. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Okay. I am about to be out of here. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Okay. And in 8 minutes, it's going to be K Day. Kayla's birthday is in 8 minutes. Y'all had to drink some water. Well, Kayla, I am going to get off live before 12. So I will say this to you. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. First of all, don't let nobody tear you down on your birthday or any day. Number one. Number two, strive to do something that you wanted to do or should do for your birthday. Okay? Have a good time, enjoy yourself, and be thankful that you are here for another year because I'm thankful that you're here for another year. Happy birthday, girl, and I hope that you have a great day. Okay? Jay Uso most definitely and certainly got to be on Friday night this week with Cody and Seth. I agree. He needs to get his payback finally. I know Cody gonna slap the Rock Friday. He better. He gotta do something. They gotta do something. I would enjoy seeing that on Twitch, Tiff. Period. Period. Okay. So don't forget that when 2K24 drops tomorrow, so after I get done with my pod and I come on here, I don't know, I might not come on here tomorrow for NXT, but I may stream my 2K24 tomorrow after I get done with the podcast. So just know if I don't cover Roadblock tomorrow, I will cover it Wednesday when I go live with NXT. Okay? So I'm probably not gonna, I'm gonna stream on Twitch with this, and I'm gonna do it live with 2K24. So y'all have to follow my Twitch so y'all can see me create my call. And I'm gonna see if I can import my call to my 2K24 child. But I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm excited. I'm going to be here for NXT to officially celebrate because I'm working tomorrow. Good night. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, we got a lot we got to talk about. More than likely, I will do NXT on Wednesday. I probably won't cover NXT tomorrow just because I need a little break. I have to work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do NXT, but NXT Roadblock is tomorrow. So we got the Asylum match from Joe Gacy and Dijak. We have the number one contenders match for the NXT Championship between Tony D, the Don, and Carmelo Hayes, him. Okay, the tag team titles are being contested by Lyra and Tatum Paxley. And of course, the tag team titles for the men are also being contested by Chase U. All right, this Friday coming, we have two matches that are scheduled to go. Okay, you've got Logan Paul set to return to SmackDown, and you know that Randall is gonna be on this baby's ass. Okay, Randall is gonna be on his ass. Okay, cause that man he pissed him off Friday. I mean Elimination Chamber. He been looking for him ever since. So Logan's gonna return and we're gonna see how that's gonna turn out. And then you got Bobby Lashley going up against Curry from the Final Testament and Bobby from the Pride. They're gonna be going back and forth on Friday. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. And of course, Cody and Seth and Rock and Roman will be on SmackDown this Friday. They supposed to be in Dallas on Friday. And next Monday, like I said, we have the gauntlet match for the men. And then we got Becky and Liv for the women ladies. And they are going to be in Houston. So they finna be in Texas for the next two shows. For SmackDown and for Raw, they're going to be in Texas. Different parts, but Texas, okay? So it's going to be an interesting time, girlies. They got the rest of this week leading up until Raw, and then they have to be in Dallas, and then they got to head to Houston later. So there you have it, ladies and gents. That's the schedule. Okay. I will see y'all on Wednesday for sure to do everything that I have to do in terms of going over Roadblock and talking about everything else. Okay. She said, we understand you truly deserve a break and we love you regardless, no matter what, and always here for you, always and forever. Oh, love you too, Sasha. Thank y'all. I be thinking y'all be mad if I don't go live, but I really try to go live every week. But after a while, it just gets to be repetitive, and I need to be able to take a break so I can be able to come back fresh and do what I have to do. So y'all just have to bear with me a little bit. I'm trying to diversify my content as well, and I'm gonna start reading some of these wrestlers' book. Becky's book comes out, I think next week. Or the week of the 17th. Kayla probably know. I want to say it's the week of the 7th. I want to say it's the 10th that it's supposed to come out. I bet Rock accidentally gets speared by Roman soon. Watch. I hope so, Gabriel. I ain't even gonna lie. I hope he do get speared. I mean, at this point, you let this man cut your mic off and you acknowledging him with your punk ass. But anyways, I want to read Becky's book and I want to do like a couple chapters and give y'all a little synopsis of it. And that'll be on my members only page. So if you want to subscribe to the membership, that's when if I get up to at least 10 members on the membership. Oh, it's tonight. It comes out tonight. Oh, cool. I bought it on Audible so I can hear Becky tell me the story. So I bought it on Audible, so it'll download on my Audible since it's supposed to be released right now. Oh, it's Kayla's birthday. That's what she's saying. Happy birthday, Kayla. I'm sorry. She was like, it's officially midnight. It definitely is. Happy birthday, Kayla. I'm sorry, girl. I'm like, girl. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm so sorry. Lining up with you, ooh, girl, I might change your mind. What you think I like? Baby girl, if I link up with you, I might change your mind. Baby, if I link up with you. Oh, it's March 26th. Okay, thank you, Pierre. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I thought I was gonna be out of here before Kayla's birthday hit, but I was not. So happy birthday to you, honey. Any whoosies. I'm gonna add some new stuff to the membership side of the channel. So in order for y'all to see that or to be a part of that, and then I'll have private lives on that part of the channel where we can be as free as we want, say what we want, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I'll be able to gift memberships soon. So all of that's gonna happen very, very soon. I promise y'all that we're gonna get the channel popping and we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna go over Becky's book in videos. I'm going to talk about it piece by piece when it comes out. I'm also going to do a couple other wrestling books that I've seen. I feel like that's good content and I want to start off there. So y'all stay tuned because new stuff is coming to the channel. I will see you guys in my next one, which will probably be Wednesday. I may live stream on Twitch with 2K24, so look out for that. If you are not subscribed to my Twitch, same name as over here, just head on over to Twitch and find me and subscribe. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while, actually. So I will see y'all then. Have a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed the show.